maka masre obi asa omoma ye ento ye. You know, also people do obi on some are very quiet about nyama bebre.
Yeah.
Etia me ye quiet and say media meti ye say from 92 ben nyina no. NPP no na meka ho. Ye started on 92. Vad ye no dankwa buzia club. Na ansana yebe wo NPP July 1992 abeto sesabran so we nipa be 10 the whole country and return cry very active and vibrant in NPP. I think so meka ho me kura dey say kura apart from me kura wan puna me de mani be fam apart from me kura me hu obi a me de mani be fam or ye active and vibrant apart me nko as an individual. Because around 1996 no Kennedy Agyapong no mu abruchiri KT Amon mu abruchiri Kofi Ghana no mu abruchiri enti wa mukra mpo a wa ba mu 96 kra no bebre afim. So I can say nyesro na menya ya I will be the only character dankwa buzia dombo club to because dambo twe no ma no started 92 na dambo twa yidin kakra meboa onte dambo twe nka. And interestingly so me nko my the low voice no me so na MPP I just enjoyed as a minister of state briefly from 2007 November to 2008 no injury time. And so me gina musa the Lone Ranger atos sabra. So say I to abawie ye. I said to some people for that sorry. No mpe bibi a chekire o mo wira. No mo aba betie me. O tie me a no de a chekire ne wira. So I'm the Lone Ranger. Na we hwe Kennedy Agyapong na kwambafo a. Ye nipa enti na ye kon na nkanya sa. Kade na Kennedy Agyapong na kwambafo akon. What's out in Empesa Mecheren?
Yeah.
I don't know. Kennedy Agyapong wouldn't to me. I don't know. Kwamba for no wound to me. I don't know. Kennedy Agyapong be a kutim becon. I don't know. Kwamba for no kutim becon. I don't know. Wound to me kutim back. I don't see. Yeah, me particular dear my idea because I see a palm can be grassroots. And I saw some county minim MPP move. So me opa for MPP party no mami. Say the MPP party na mawo as the national chairman, as the general secretary, as the flag bearer, as this and can contend the fortunes. But whether my shada na me my edino. So it is a Kennedy Agyapong na kwamba foko. Ni pa idea na menteme wase banka nya sadia you be wondering because kwamba fo ma boiling point in your 2015 2016 so bekaya. And Kennedy also took part na oboado tambia no my boiling point 2015 2016 boiling point meka wo fa kwache but ye ni idea na ebia na nka Kennedy Agyapong beden wa basunwan onhwehwe kwambafo beden wa konkran onhwehwe Kennedy Agyapong. Oro. So me tama around 2010 2011 na me binuma o de Kennedy ka na as the lawyer for Man TV Man FM me krata no a kwamba for mo office no secretary e wo me chambers on the letters no ko. So they have been so fraud kwamba for the nim Kennedy Agyapong fie odin so me nim Kennedy Agyapong fie me nim wuntumi fie. So kwamba fu nimbe nyina be fie. Those when me last time no very me ta ka wo me mu ta anya. So Kennedy and kwamba for futu amede be mamu no se munyai adwobrɛ because me MPP amatena mu no you cannot talk of the success and the victory of NPP in 2016. I'll be Kennedy Agyapong in frame.
Absolutely.
Untiminka, I'll be Wuntumi in frame. Untiminka, I'll be Kwamba for the frame. Untiminka, I'll be Kutin in frame. untimi nka a obeyi me medini afiri what you say but apparently be nyina akra de be nya board so ekoda be ma nya board so kra na what you say so I mean it's a human institution yes menteme ho ase baba but be nyina be nka Kennedy nkai one kwambafo so nkai so ne Kennedy so na o Kennedy pa na moto mamo na ba say you know I mean it should do that level at all. It should do that level at all. Mobinya Kennedy boni. Non for Janto for Kwambafo so. Non for Comarket. And Obinya Kwambafo boni. Non for Janto and for Kennedy so. Non for Common. But seven me because I've known them, I've stayed with them, I've worked with them. Look, Kennedy Agyapong and in 2014, 2015. Masa tema na fokunum crisis number. Kennedy Agyapong kwambafo.
For the last 1 month, I don't know why, I have always been saying on this platform, say I want to see that beautiful relationship,
just
that energy, and a war Kennedy Agyapong, Chairman Woon to me that they move together, no. About to presidential elections, no. So we be supporting young Woon to me national elections, oko. So we be supporting young, so we support no. About when we are, I am hoping to see that Omumi Onwakambum, but now movie to the west, east, north, and south of the country for the NPP to win them, because I know say Omumi Onwakambum, it will give the NPP an extra energy, an extra force. I the election, and so that has been my belief, and I always been saying this almost every week on this platform, and I'm hoping to see that too. Nana.
Yeah, no, look, Mr. Kennedy Agyapong, apart from say my case amano, he has been and he respects me a lot, and I respect him a lot. But only say me Obiri Boahen as a matter of principle, no, say me person me support you ya. I don't dare.
Yeah.
Enye sika enye. That I say, Oko US, Oko Germany, Oko Shia, Ghana, for NPP for. So Kennedy, can you Obiri Boahen? Or so Obiri on Mammy Ho. That I say, oh, from Obiri Tia, Mr. Mobaumia. I know we've still continuing to be friends because it's a matter of principle. Oh, Kennedy Agyapong, kwambafo woon to me 2015. And then Bakuno called transport, no Minister for Transport. Asiama so no can be. Ya na ya ha adwene pa. Kutin de no edi. Ba ya na ya ha adwene pa. Na me ka ho, Kennedy ka ho, kwambafo ka ho, Asiama. Ma ko bi. Ya de ya ha adwene pa because ya ha adwene a chese na NPP yen na yen so yen NPP yen nruta no da bi menyi nru se bedru be 10 na NPP yen na yen so yen NPP so menwu nenti a na yeto aba 2016 na ye ben wini a time came no na Polafoko Kennedy Agyapong Sami Crab Otiko Jaba na am ka say ha adwene no ye one side against you. So they shouldn't fight. Mabanko. Masra Kennedy, Masra kwambafo, Masra Chairman Woon to me. Ye wo group of nipa bia ye nyina ye NPP for be ye group of bia e be sise no Obiri Boahen Kennedy Agyapong akọ. E be sise Kennedy Agyapong no Obiri Boahen akọ. E be den no Obiri Boahen Woon to me akọ. Ebe sise na Woon to me no Obiri Boahen akọ. Ebe den no Obiri Boahen kwambafo akọ. Ebe den na kwambafo. So they are a group of anase Asiama. Na Asiama so kan ye ho. Ye group na Asiama ka na kuti nya ne ba bi ko. Yeah, but yeah, no ya man MPP ya MPP. Make my catch say nipa kakra ye. No ya man MPP ya MPP. People like Nana Komian no me ka yomba uza Nana Komian no quiet.
Very calm.
Very calm. Ti Nana Komian de no wo. Usho be we chi because me ye no pe. But then you have Chairman Sabo so no so be wachi because in ya no pe na untimi enyepi. That individuals but no ya na man MPP ya na man MPP winning. Ya na man MPP winning 2016. Ahefa na manko. Eti munya botare mamonko what you say abana yakoye na anya na kofa nyema bia nya botare munya kasantwi munni obi atam mu how some of us have suffered have suffered anya some ketwa enso so mempa aba because I have trust and confidence in my God. And
asset declaration refusal by some NDC ministers of state.
President Mahama can say by March 31st, now I declare my assets. And I be bringing and declare. Domelevone raised this issue last week. Be bring declare. And Obi na fra me na answer hwan obi na say I been declare na President Mahama betima ebede President Mahama obetima ebede those who have not declared me no ka say o ma be 31st me no ka say be been declare ba be declare no President Mahama obetima ebede ya wa kura say o ntimi nya be foku and I'm repeating it ba be declare no President Mahama o ntimi nya be foku man dey no betima ebe you any chawabe vera ko bi na ko bi so le you ni chobe you any chawabe what can President Muhammadu Domelevo ya dey pa already that issue Domelevo o ya dey eno no nyina na atambia me ka kire MPP for nso say ene NDC for say aya mo menhwe Ghana ha no yenhwe people who are principled baba no kore kan for na bebe kan no kore I said Domelevo ne ko raise issue no ba. Nso ye bia nko raise. Nso na raise by my adwene course sa. So Domelevo open afu no po no nko a. O Domelevo o mo start aura no. So Domelevo ka ho. I say man for so pa no a. Yeah. Now Domelevo aura no ka say in principle dia metease metabachi. Na bekoye witch hunter eni mejai. But the bottom line is that in terms of principles, all running from so. Operation Recover All Loot, Ghana loot, since 6 March 57. I've already got MPP for better year. We could try now so one day. We could try now so one day. Operation Recover All Loot. So Domelevo ya das but as for President Mahama masa you wani President Mahama better than with my evidence.
But you did this ankomo ya is it that yemra na share ye asofo na naza asomfruma omo yesa as a declaration na emu omre and so there is a window a ubenya de room and I say yes it is there but any activity how it should work.
A question of leadership. Strong, effective leader. What you say? Oheneba. What you name say? Leader no can hit. You find somebody like Jerry John Rollins. Catch us declare. Oh no one ever say won't declare. What you say? Somebody like Jerry John Rollins. Catch us declare. What you say? Oh mba popo. Ube declare. And as somebody like Bia Kojompianim, Chief of Staff, Kojompianim telling you said declare. Rollins says who bondok? Who bondok? So Kojompianim Bekacho say, Mama mo 31st match declare. And Guardian Chekran wa Pambo. So leader no the Jerry John Rollins style no enye 100%, but at least uto no kwadu anu wa in America. Some amount of discipline wom. Uta no kwadu anwa yin America the kwadwom pianims. Uta no kwadu a we yin America. So you don't when you Mahama as Jolly John Rollins. Now when you Mahama as Kodumpian. Nti Benfino or Bemiano. Bemiano. So Mrano but leader no. So leader no, yes, or cancer. Now I want to say yes, be as but advice about the Ghanaian leaders, African leaders, Ghanaian.
How does the successes of a government rely on the chief of staff?
It is a disciplinarian. Disciplinarian.
Say aban bi na mamuo no ebekoyia ne fakase gina chief of staff no so no yesay.
Chief of staff no obia nyana damfo. Obia so nyana tamfo. Obia nyana damfo. Obia nyana tamfo. Ote ho na odi nani ehwe. Nti wonne hwan wo ne hwan yo. Wo ye hwan yo. Ese so kan wa obekra kehwepo. Nso do you know my party for no manipa ni na bia suru no. Mra bia twam a na se wo didi Ghana ha na omka se kwadwompia ni mu frew. What I'm contom one cry ada so the beto.
So the choice of a chief of staff no was the relationship between him or her and the president elect, and as the partner were any power now for me the next government no, and it was a taking interest or choose a chief of staff who can shape the responsibilities and the
think that going forward
do's and don'ts of the appointees.
Going forward in future, it should be the party that must appoint the chief of staff. The chief of staff. The party. I am telling you. Look, going forward, either NPP betra to who, and as a bench to who, party number power. Any appointment in a president here. And it's happening in Nigeria. Yes. Tinubu. Nigeria no, whether a APC and as a PDP, that wabano wenya. The chairman or the national chairman of the party no, I will know positions to be on a debeba.
Still says you didn't get your tribe, Yanfa.
No, you see, I'm far. I said, look at your try. I said, look at your try, and I'm far. Let us not blame us here, Dunkatia. Because as a country, no, you're getting masses.
Yeah.
So I said, look at your try, and I'm far. I said, Dunkatia. But in my answer, no, so. But in principle, no, the Nigerian system, look, Tinubu is the president of Nigeria, leader APC. But Ganduje is the national chairman of APC. Ganduje is the national chairman of APC. Etibeto abawie no. Positions bi wo ha Nigeria da ho a say cabinet ministers no. Tinubu oni a ono be peke. Na Ganduje de so a obe peke. Na Ganduje be peke. Edidini ni bakwa koma Tinubu no. Tinubu ntimi nka da bi. Then the party na so Ganduje no because of a national chairman. Ganduje a national chairman. Nti se cabinet dey me fan say bia 18. Kura bia na dey 1 and 2. Party na so wo cabinet bia mienu. Anamiensa. Eti party no de no kwa. President no ntimu nka dabi. Something I'm going to say, may experience a man going forward. Going forward. NPP or NDC, as I said, chief of staff should be appointed by the
party.
The party.
Who's been your best chief of staff under the Fourth Republic?
I think Kajon Pianim is short, but I think Oh, rank here, you will not leave out his name from 1992. Because the Nana to dozen
Beka.
Yeah, me the Nana to dozen Beka home. But I may settle on Kwadwompianim.
Why?
No, because
is it because who did not in the dia?
Yeah, because you see, I'm looking down, upon one canning now, but also what in the Michelin say. And I ought to Michelin say. Oh no, Obianya downfall, Obiasunya tamfo. Obianya downfall, Obiasunya tamfo. Oni bia nkasa, oni obia ntukwani, oni obia mfa bia. But another character so I met very accommodating will be Frima.
Frima Opare.
Yes. But it looks like Shironu na Kwadwompianim ho more. Chain Frima.
Is it because of your bantrana?
Well, minim ebia na NPP for ebia. Minim. Fremaso was very accommodating.
Will you fault her for some of the complaints that party won't be here about our appointees?
Some know say jubilee na me ho. I say about some of
that. You say na party won't be air complaints say our appointees no. There seems to be a disconnect between the government and the party. And then our appointees and responding to party for
they are not better my because when you have almost 90 members of parliament, a co-president ho, so minister we sano, not president no, I'm na munu one sano no, chief of staff of the oyeden. I don't do oyeden. Members of parliament at Yokonom, I catch a president. Now the recent revelation by Agyapong, say ye call say. President Memfa Michael Kwe, Professor Michael Kwe ma. Now the ba emwa. Na president the buy. You know. Obada wa photo free more pare. Obada wa photo.
She might not have that authority on appointment and disappointment, but your appointee where you know how you carry yourself as an appointee, especially towards the party people, no. Only responsibility to be out. Because I remember in the run-up to 2024 elections, somewhere June, July, or issue statement urging all appointees say they should be going to radio station, engaging the media, the public, telling the story what they have done.
But na me say, Kwadwompianim ankobe yi hu bebiredi. But Kwadwompianim so you were dear.
So on that score, she was weak.
Oh, yes, so Abasa. Kwadwompianim so you were dear. Agyapong Kofo me nka say, Debbie. Perhaps Agyapong Kofo also can be. So he built much trust and confidence in Kwadwompianim. And that was very good. Ebia na boama Kwadwompianim timi ye adwuma no kese sa. But what in a mechre no say. Because what is a Kwadwompianim krapa ayu adinu? Na there was this rumor say now omo pese omo yi ato something central regional minister. Okoye bibi. Na amaye na what is omo ba be yinadi. Quickly no I saw ko Roman Bishop ho. In Skepkus. Ana Roman Bishop no efre na se sata na Agyapong Kofo wa bruchiri. Omusa ka wamse mu de mu ko hu kwadwo. Kwadwo ti ase na Agyapong Kofo ntima kan ane ana dabi. You look at the scenario. Wa hu na me chen. Kwadwo ti ase. No. Agyapong Kofo ntimi nka se kwadwo ti ase nso menti ase. Ana menti ase kwadwo me mati ase kwadwo. Dabi. So maybe I think that the Kwadwompianim and the Agyapong Kofo relationship no so no na ma Kwadwompianim etimi ye strong sa no. O about in mechira no ase. So also that relationship was the Tinubu and Ganduji in Nigeria. Uba Tinubu as the president. Ganduji as the national chairman. Okay. Ukra Tinubu kra, I guess a Tinubu fro. I guess a Ganduji fro. Ga usro, uye APC ni auto of Ganduji. Going forward, both NPP and NDC.
Is it how they have structured their party, no? And Abema, the national chairman, and as a party, no, Abe so strong, that authority on the government, you know, and vis-a-vis ours, the NPP and our government, NDC for the concerns amount for a raising from 2020 to 2024 elections. That's we share constituency chairman or can we share constituency secretary party for a can say or kwa appointee or cry. It looks as if say appointee ne eman listening ear group or any favor be and who the entire say or the party person or bank attention be. Is it because of how we have structured our party? And I say it comes back to the leaders that we select to lead our party.
No, how we have structured both MPP and NDC. We are making in Nigeria and APC no. Sana PDP shati you. Sana PDP shati. So whether it's Obasanjo or whether it's Jonathan Goodluck no, our leader of PDP no, the national chairman of PDP no, what is offer Hebra? Obasanjo fro, and Jonathan Goodluck fro, not the national chairman of PDP fro. Obekwa national chairman of.
Can we blame it on parties financing? Because it doesn't appear say your opposition in any DT apempima, but your power. You expect to say a bind never finance BBI as a political party, and then they seem to control your thoughts.
Nigeria, they are not structured because look, the national chairman of the party, slots to be a honor cabinet. They are Munua, Ubia and Kobi. Party name Musukutami and San. And I said 9 and I said Uba regional minister appointment nka 16 na dunsianu nyina no regional executives of the party
ene choose
enti party no gina Nigeria APC or PDP omo wa hodene. If you are the chairman of APC or PDP or Benue State or the River State or the Lagos State, no, we are Bemuya. Because as was the same, I had DC in MC in the Sabi ka frachu. Then tonight will be nothing kind and a control. So both NPP and NDC going forward, no. As I say, we move fast. Is
it that something that Dr. Bamia was trying to introduce? Say, na appointees, appointment of 10 will come from
the constituency,
and the constituency executives, will sit down and decide, say, who would the 10 be given to?
Exactly. Okay. So yes, sir. Both from NPP and NDC, yes, sir. And ka party number, and ka DJ party no. But look, you have NPP or NDC, you are to a baby. Nana do be appointment. Koksi mi hu wacho me kon kan na me check my appointment. DCU. DCU Swamiu.
Some party ni ana ye adwuma abra no aka so wa man kran dia.
Wa man kran dia.
Ma se de wote ho a, sunyana de wote ho a. Tama de wote ho a wunya hwe.
Exactly. Should that be
that? I
said, be a begun crying. No be co way ho, ni be co way ho, ni be co way ho, ni be co way, your company will. Hey, now Obiri Boahen, oh, I'm far to board or so. There be me now board. Hey, and you go who we, and said about the water board or so. I got just a 1 year near Anka. I'm penning and passes about for one to board or so because Anka won't go who be. But that should not be the norm. Both NPP and NDC. Both NPP and NDC. Sana Saba. Aba. So, both me was another me, my mammy say, can I no fanu? NPP and NDC, I'm fat. And I'm fat. because appointments ni bebre you know ye join ye demand the regional executives na nka bani mi ohene ba ye what you say na ye ni ohene ba ye ma MPP so ohene ba hia nkonkene and you know so ohene ba wabo MPP pa ye campaign enti position bi ye de bema as I said both MPP and NDC na positions ni na ma president na bagim eni anya fe yanya manyosam sa positions ni na ma president bagim o dia je na ya to aba wie nu na bia me Obiri Boahen me compare ya better for CV bra obia for the first time in the history of MPP my deputy general secretary emprenu ebi mada na ebi so mada min ko ana wiase beti MPP mako
tombe se bi besi bio
de bi antimi
tombe so bi basa record
me record in the want mu mreke anya possible some MPP for beti asiama deputy general secretary na basana ma bio obi ani ho na afa ya to aba na MPP abapa wa abeka chem se kofa CV bra do ni me kura na nka so from ka chem so bia Obiri Boahen ya pese ye mama obi ti afina wo ho no board chairman na maka so ebia michiri ana mempe what you say do we have to build a party like this MPP or NDC na ye to abawia wo hye obi so MPP tama me konkran NDC tama me konkran ye the party ni nyina hye mampanyini ni nsa etino so obi papa kra na tama wo mo primary school na papa danfo ne mampanyini ne mampanyini sha da ko hunu no se o o ka o se anase me ne wa na ye obi atamale secondary school say okay me ba bi PDC wo krowe so wala me de be man hwe say ai bole president Mahama no ani krom bole obi ya boni diri so nko ye DC no bole me my press conference president na krom onu ani krom bole 3-4 days ago o my press conference now you did say sanka party no ye fan share back for someone nanka president because I just say president no mu ni krom kura no nipa na ode na ekono grassroots fo no bere da bi yempene so na se ka wuja ma the regional chairman ese ma regional chairman ni mu akotene pa nka be say president ono ani krum hwan this supporter wa ayawa so east and ayawa so west wo ma nominate wo mu nyina amfa wo ma NDC ayawa so east ayawa so west NDC support your constituency is mienu NDC dominated apart from say na no other headquarters lucy but the ko banfa can I say it tells you say there's a disconnect between leadership and the party and that MPP
have one enough was without an MC. I think for the last 6 or 7 months I did call election
no MC
because omoto omuyi Martina no the omo appointed no party for no say omompene
Martina na tepa no
yeah omompene
na yeyi Martina
so ba na ehuri
yeyi Martina fiwa
I think the omadman confirm na
the president na so atena nkan eyi DC mamsi ma tepafo anya president
na nyenzo na nado yezenki anto ba abato yesusu no
we were disappointed by Nanado no mu we were because Nanado no ya ban for organize ye do baabi no na this for ye de no ma ye jaye but me Obiri Boahen nka me ma ye nyai because you know I didn't a very good idea very laudable idea
ya say akonya no wonti so bia wunya mafoforo ukotna so hu no
foforo beboa
homoboa
nka beboa tio it's a very laudable thing and this for I started complaining also well tafrahwase wa mutu ho a odaya proposal na me de ba na eye anya ni NDC freka ena metie anade da beye nya Ghana fope momme enkoto yakoto no manwene a
the Ghanaian society will say you are not a listening president
okay ya masa and you creative regions NDC for opposition you creative regions NDC for push. Ah, health insurance NDC for push. School feeding NDC and push. Free senior high school NDC and push. Can be ya dear na ya. Opa me nka se Ghana for nyina nko heaven. NDC beka se yempene. Ye mu bi no beko bronsa jam.
Omo oppose National Cathedral, you agreed with them?
I agreed with them. Na National Cathedral what mo ye. Anka obi kwa na me elisu ye. Anka obi.
So it means sometimes they are right.
Oh. They are right. I agree, but in any back to web.
You're taking it down to the NPP proper. How would this conversation contribute to our abysmal performance in the 2024 elections? You know, what would you suggest that we do? I know, sir, the Provoke committee, no. I best suggest Enema Baby. Those that are shareable to the public, you know, part in 24, I shall say directly or indirectly, any aid whom come back. But from what you said and what you've known in the years gone, what do you think should be done?
A business makers one, Yama party no, the national chairman of the party must also be a feared character. I say yes, no.
A feared character.
Send a yesuru man penny no.
I was saying who.
Yeah.
How?
Who say look. Say DCEB my party no problem one. Or constituency be and district be. Na party constituency executive na catch national chairman. Na regional answer the to so ampa. Odemam oframa mpagine se sesa amsi no esese mampagine no sesa me.
But I think the NDC has that in a seeding criteria.
Oh yeah, somehow I think that NDC no dia no. Let's be very fair to the NDC and let's be very honest.
As omo party no, when the party is in government, omo party no a bit control in the government than say NPP.
Oh yes,
yeah, party no control.
Yeah, NDC there, and yeah, our government to cry. NDC even in opposition. I said don't get here control. Even in opposition. But NDC in power. I said don't get here our control. What I said vis-a-vis Stephen Tim. Vis-a-vis Stephen Tim. Otan NDC kura ma credit be.
What does in team lacks?
Any team per se. Any team per se. It is the NPP party no. Because problem na team one, so problem na Fred Blaze unyan. A NPP party any team any Fred Blaze. A NPP party no.
What about Macmenu and then
that Macmenu time no. Any President Kufuor. Macmenu was not a favorite of President Kufuor. But at least na Macmenu waki kakra. What you say?
The national chairman should be somebody who wields that authority.
Controls the party. How can a party like NPP tapa ubi now ube ye obi near control because now when I say we as I said the minister for local government and the regional chairman Ashanti region and the regional minister and the minister for local government the regional chairman of the party and the constituency chairman Beka beti bomba no constituency executive should kabeti boma. Ni abede baba bia no e se mampanyin no ode ne pension ase. Na se bia constituency executive nim ho hwe. Regional executive nim ho hwe. Ya yi matilna. No ye tinkan. Ni oba obi dina. Na wugiri se abefa. Wugiri se abefa. No, so it looks like MPP no 2 me no Yempesa be a baby to me be ama be. But somehow NDC you realize that when the list constituency any regional no any national no kasa ekọ baby kakra.
Would you say Nanado carefully, deliberately, strategically, or whatever word you want to use, positioned himself in a way that the party, to be very difficult for the party to have a major say our government?
I won't put the blame on Nanado. Let's take the finance ministers.
Because some people are of the view that Nkomo Ayedi Nenka, with all due respect to national officers and no more, but Nenka ya Foko Kwabena Agyapong, the story would have been a bit different. Anna.
Oh, it's a young one called Tiasia, Mr. Foko no Kwabena Agyapong, but you see, if the national executives of the NPP, Tema, MPs in the corner, Nado ho, Kokacha and say, own change finance minister no. Na national executives in the catch and say, look, MPs in Abaka. Look, I mean, MPs in the corner, not the one. I don't have any national executives this year. This is what the party MPs are saying. Sesano, Nanikina, I mean, Sesano, Nanikina. MPs, I mean, a national officer, you resign and block.
General Secretary Soko came to a cabinet yet, Tiano.
So, the next day, I regret to inform the whole world that I've resigned as the General Secretary of the party.
And what will it bring?
Memfaho, Majaiko.
Oh,
well, and so that is the problem. Now, what did you say? I said, in Katia, Bekwako kind of cabinet. Na Yatiano. Na said, in Katia, ba. Baby, never be one man. Ye chire NPP, ye chire NDC, ye mpe NPP, ye tan NDC kura mpa. Jitum se hodi ye be yade. Bebo be ho motene. Minka se be 100%, but kika BBC animu. Kika BBC, the national executives of the NDC no. Omo wa hodene, especially General Mosquito and NDC. Look, me can say, look, in the event, say 2027, 2028, I said, don't get Yaka say, Obe contested as a flag bearer of the NDC. So, be better, I said, don't get Yapa in NDC, the Pakrobe Bre. Okay. Not even Julius Debra. Julius Debra cries the chief of staff, Kase, on your said, don't get Yaka pre for flag bearer support. Me digara manya sama cho
adenti se ne hu se owosika
he is with the people.
He
is with the people.
Or the touch that he has with the base of the party.
He is the people. He is with the people. Na hwiebe anya hwekura no a edu ba bia nyame se yanka nokre ase edu nkatia ye forthright. Yes, forthright. Ujiri se uka se General Secretary ko kan wo cabinet abetiano no. Se ye se dun katia na ko kan cabinet betiana. Ka se dun nka bia se dun katia onko cabinet bio.
But the government will run.
Anfa ho. Na bi se ni sa na onko cabinet se amen ko de me ko betiam. Ana na omo de aye omo party na ma omo party na nya modene no. I don't know there you party na ma party no nya hodin from General Secretary ono akwa abre o se me ko chairman ampanyina mpa so ase dun katia ka se obeko national chairman fasani nsuenka.
So some of the names are the vice president Nana
ontimu twase
Julius Debla,
ontimu twase dun katia
Amane Boama,
ontimu twase
Sylvester Mensa,
ontimu twase dun katia. Me kurase politics. So make us say kurase politics.
So to you, Sasserin Katiaba is a presumable candidate for the NDC in the 2028 elections.
Exactly. Fato won say, suro de want to mean ko first ni biama because John Mahama abeyen terms nko. What you say? Sir, na enye ne health no. What
no no here.
Oh, and then no. But impon. I said don't get here didn't gina prim. Forget about Julius Debran. Well, I said don't get here gina prim sano. Na so timinya grassroots for ni bi to say Collins Dauda. To say Ahmed
Ibrahim.
Na say don't get here ka say Eriko Poku na say don't get here ka say maka ko fa Madam Floyd Idrisu. Haruna Idrisu. I said don't get here ka say maka ko fa Haruna Idrisu.
It's been rumored say it rather be Haruna Idrisu, Julius Debra. Debra not Debra. Okay. It will be Debra Idrisu tickets.
Debra Idrisu ticket no against Asiedu Nketia emfa. Then on the right Asiedu Nketia. Debra can have all the secure we are seeing nara.
And it seems Haruna Idrisu is also has a very strong footing in the grassroots of the NDC.
Asiedu Nketia to pair with Haruna Idrisu. Masha njina ye. Obianti muntwa no.
They will win their internal elections.
Exactly. Ko Haruna was soro hopa.
What about mama no, grandma?
Oh, health reasons. I don't think she will contest.
Wow.
I don't think she will contest. So, it is like me.
Should this inform us on who we also choose as our next flag bearer?
Yes, ball na obo. Inti we share formation no. No was an anticipative formation no. No was where I should kwana obefa so. No was the it's supposed but as for the MPP, look. Better my in your party campaign. My nyai obian ho beti matwa Mamudu Bawumia
na mo sa hye sanse me yes bi
oh minyaza me kasa basa ba ya hye me na
party fo ne din ko mo kasa wo
oh ma di biatem
no
makasa tie bi
no
me ba no pa me mo Kennedy Agyapong aba
right
me ba me mo bo che Agyapong da so pa
sure
me ba me mo Abronye champion aba so me kama sam no na me member of NDC Ala na me member of NDC so me ma analysis no de ndi ayamode mobo mutinko mobo me ko ka pipi asese dia ore ho de nka me no dia me dia no intellectual and academic exercise ni ya you me dia no academic and intellectual exercise na me ye entino me dia no dia I don't need permission of anybody. Because we buy one analysis I made the amount will be some chief of staff mebwa makofa Nigeria so academic and intellectual exercise na me no way na me catch us look if you look at the MPP or mo party now from 1996 bana obia o mo de na ko as flag bearer no one win the next one bia no o mo ko prime minister obenwe and president pass follow that trend because John Mahama betwa bia NDC wantwa bia me maintenance nkasa basa
there have been suggestions on the table for a Baumia Kennedy tickets. Will you go for that?
Yeah, but situation no better than now because what in a poko you as you are running meeting so there are some now be kan kire no say onyai
as what we can say to me.
Well said.
And if there are enough reasons to suggest that ticket to my to me, go for it.
I don't have any problem about it. But I don't have any problem about that. So sometimes you have to do it. NDC call.
But do you think that tradition should speak for Dr. Matupoku Prempe that Baumiana and Kasano you were given another opportunity? They don't call 3 times in a year. Your boss ekoba akwanye an opportunity or no so ma also an opportunity, and so yes there might be some concerns but he think yes na abrabon ye boy you see ade yem from so na ya correct ni moving on, and so maybe some of the shortfalls of Dr. Matthew Poku Prempeh, he will sit him down, correct it, and then give another opportunity again.
Well,
will you
that would be
back that argument?
Well, that's a decision by the party. Because you see, NDC in 2000, or the Martin Amidu. Then in 2004, or the Nipa Foforo. Lawyer Mohammed. Yeah. And then 2008. Okofa John Mahama also, or the Matiamidu.
Yeah.
Then lawyer Mohammed something. Then John Mahama. Statistics and the dynamics. Nema senior Yansasa. But I just couldn't for no dear nonsense. So one who said
at a point in time, and then I leave.
Sir. But one more so dear, I just couldn't for dear. Now, from 1969, Ebony Nano. 69, 79, 92, Nunano. No, Dagomba. That
is the NPP.
Yes, the NPP. Going back to Kofi Buzia in 69, Dagomba for Gurempa. But Kofi Buzia, dear, on the end, dear, Okicheno, pa, Okofa, Wala. Bika Dama no akofa Dagati Datokalio no akofa Abaifa Kabu eno so ye Dagati no akofa Diaka Sisala eno so ho no aba CK Tadam Kasina Nankana and Frafra Pat o na me no no aba Tolona Dagomba, that was 69. Wamuni na uram. But 79 no. PFP any UNC nyina kofa Dagomba for. Because I'm not there anytime bia na UP phone Dagomba phone. UP phone Dagomba phone. It was the Yana Uono in 202. Yana Uono in 202. Necessary dynamics, no. Because in 202 now you are na uye. Pe necessary dynamics, no. Because now accusations in the bini say a young people for the ma omukum yana. What you say? And this is for your t-shirts in Kura. Who killed Yana? Who killed Mobila?
Isa
Mobila. Who killed Yana? Who killed Mobila?
You proud yourself as the few people still around from 1992. Two-time Deputy General Secretary of the party, which you think it will not happen again. You've been the regional chairman of Bono Ahafo region, I say 3 regions, you know. You've been with this party, you know the ins and outs. Whoever becomes the flag bearer, and that's what the encounter said, Dr. Baumia win it, not about honors to sort your view. That should he give Dr. Matthew Poku Prempeh another opportunity, what will be your response? Be kind of with the party people, our listeners and our viewers.
Yeah, I think I will ask him, say, Oma maybe to look at some issues. Me is straightforward. Because
there are issues I won't say.
Mainly straightforward because in 2000 NDC they Martin Alamisi Kaiser Koeno 2004 or the lawyer Mohammed Mumuni Koe, then 2008 or the John Mahama
Koe.
Yeah, so Lord Cry was no mono NDC no cry in a second no money.
So you will look at the dynamics.
I will look at the dynamics.
The candidates of NDC and his or her running mate.
The candidate, because I will wait for the NDC to select the flag bearer,
and then their running mate.
Oh, so I selected the flag bearer no. To give
you a fair idea of possibly who becomes the running mate.
Yes,
and that should factor into our choice of.
Sir, alliances bi dum be form na me je ka say koba say asiedum katia and Haruna then knowing very well sir you have Mahmoud Bawumia from the north Mampusi. You understand? Asiedum katia picking Haruna Idrisu. The NPP is going to lose chunk of the votes in our Dagomba for her.
Because of Haruna.
Because of Haruna. And Dagomba for no so. Then Haruna no one who then will go into for soon. Into about NPP votes in your
Gonja for no
Gonja mu and Dagomba for no. Where am I driver? One membership drive no Adoso. Because the Dagomba for by 2019 census na Dagomba nkwanye 5 million Ghanaians. Yeah. 5 million Ghanaians. And this is a copy Haruna Idrisu. Now some people so apike Bawumia no. As I say we go back to the drawing board again.
So let me ask this. Yenya a president from the north. When we in the term Oko as John Mahama. Now the NPP as I presented a candidate from the north. Said Dr. Bawumia Wenia. How is it going to be a disadvantage to Dr. Bawumia's chance of becoming the president?
It is not going to be a disadvantage.
Why?
The MPP has the track record of since 1947, the 1947, the UGCC, coming back to 1950-51, the Congress Party, then the NLM in September 1954, then the United Party in 13th October 1958, then all throughout the and that enabled Polafoko on winning hands down. Because now you better find people for more could you can forward much. I can forward. Ben Famuda, Ben Mamu Posuda, Ben Shamuda, the Ben Yusumo, Nabadampomo. I can forward. Nyakwaya was some Kasekura was the 207 incident. When Aliu Mahama contested, then Aliu Mahama wenya beto aba o enya se bihye da ko select beto aba ba Aliu Mahama nya enti Aliu Mahama na nya na bra yanka Haruna Atanum free MPP mu after 207 pe go help people like the Haruna Atanum no woman agene ya woman say akanfo no de mpese
you be there ni movie
siremni
so you think Polafoko chairmanship no that we no boa no
aboa it broke the mess no say some afari moda ye mpesiremfo asem moda ye tansiremfo moda be yisuba Polafoko anwene national chairman
Nano.
That Sani Henibio. Tama for Polafoko enya problems, you know. And this is for Naka. Another Polafoko benya problems. Hey, Chifono, or it's the Mintia, Chifono, in the Bepangono.
And Amparampa. It happened.
But Nanya, or yes, the me. But
Madame can see Umuduma Kasi a kind about a
Siampa. You know, a Siampa. So another problem was that some people from Bawumia nkwa nka people party nke be good tone
e kayampa
Mode hunyema bisa no
Mahama was so insistent on that omumfa ne ma
se minu anu kura misuma no eduru ni so a omumfa no ma se nyanya na boa ye na Bawumia ba ya can this for anko campaign na da hono yanka se omomfa no ma na da hono the dynamics Ghanaian politics no are very delicate And so we can actually in 1970, June 1970. I think it was Agama. Parliament answered 16 June or 15 June 1970. And our caucus issue be about na o maye na yes no kasa ekasa tie kofia brefa buzia. Then 2 days later na Victor Usu ekoya no. So what Victor Usu amani hu asem no. So what that? And within that given situation no, Victor Usu answer no the man no. Enye se odi anwanafo atem. No kra no, he was making reference to asem no mkan wo parliament ho no. But Victor Usu de anwanafo nyina ye inward looking people. That was 1970. In 1979, Victor Usu be flag bearer of Popular Front Party no. The kutwitwa adwane wo ho no so ye amfaga. Woni agamanom kan ye no de obi anti yo. Benye Victor Usu kan ye no de na obi ate. So okoka siremni a obaka just word natem. But I know de okoka kire twini no ha se kabonga. What kabonga da? Okoka kabonga. So de gidi se oni wate. So the politics in Ghana no ibia wo ya just
okay, so from your own nephew David Boahen Tachiman or say Polafoku eya wo kan me musa say how will it also be an advantage to Wontumi national chairmanship that nobody from Ashanti region has led the party as the national chairman before? And then looking at the voter, we are hoping say you bet me maximize it from the region in the 2028 election if he put himself, which of course he's going to do, put himself up for the national chairmanship position.
NPP problem no make answer Wontumi dia no me answer NPP problem no nyina eno betima me yaye NPP problem ora enye 2024 na problem start here. Some people for no ye no kora kanfo a anka ombetima ka cho say 2004 ye be kono problem no start wo ho na delegate system ntini binum kampo delegation Thomas Broni ne Sicily Amoa nyetoye ya kampo wo mo ya jawom wo mo ko ya dan na ba kwatenam kura be kwato aba no sitting arrangement no Sicily Amoa supporters wo ha not Thomas Broni
NPP
supporters wo ha ba famunu be wie na Thomas Broni wini ye no na Collins Dauda fam fini eno ano no so the NPP problem no tie ne bentia futuo na bentia futuo no say abaya ontia futuo no ochimaku da pakuo na waduwa so nam onya bewo he mo proposals me menadio mo nya ne se ye register obia wo constituency bia bosumi bia ontua kokko baako oyine ba wutimi say ye beto aba obia ntubi David Boahen wuti ye beto aba obia ntubi nti Tachiman safu na wo no so bi ni Martin Kosa be hia so bi ni David Boahen be gina bia betubi na party awo party na 2020 subina abon no yemienu da wati we bi da o ka so bukoto kwase nya nyankopon hwe woto party na munumukuta abon mienu dua ya nkwanta mukuta abon mienu na wo twa nkontompo twa na braba si abrosane a wo dada na dikrom mama bia nya card bearing obi antubi ye beto regional elections a abuakwa from mema ya be mpaboy abekuta NPP ID card obatubi wo ho national elections obetu bi wo ho flag bearer obetu bi wo ho obia mon sikasa na wo hefa sikasa na wo hefa sikasa ne free mu apɛ no MPP problems no ababe 80% no eko yeah, because still MPP in power MPP wo power nkai na no ada ye bedi stay MPC no beka command delegates no akokɔ ene ntoma wa una mekere no bronya obeka ko ba mo anwa mo akokɔ wa ma besa mfie 9 delegate be koto a wa ma bi 2000 5000 w a be koto constituency elections delegate ben koto we constituency chairman mra no kuta be 10000 ya koto regional onso benya bi ya koto flabera na me no ti fie nyina wa MPP ya tiam MPP we da koro koto ababa kuta 10000 mimi na general elections me nso nkoto mo me ka no koro ni munya deda moyi.
Okay, so we have 40 minutes to check out. MPP, thank you to
etino as I say wo mo ya
okay
as I say yes wo ma wa bruchiri no chapter bia as o yen constituency chapter bia a constituency na nya say ye beto aba MPP UK branch mo fa nipa du numra
there be on the 12
o de me ka asem
diaspora branches no mo 12
me ka asem aduonu me ka asem UK woni MPP boa amanfo boa MPP na sabe ka fratwe sabe anya do Mr. Baka nya nsem hunu Canada woni nipa wa mo boa USA woni ne omboa France Belgium woni ne omboa na nipa dum na no ka selection kra be de be ba
edu election a chapter bia no adopt one constituency e wa ha edu so ye beto aba almost branch nyina no eye
machasa sabi nya sa meka se nsem hunu be sase abrochirefo no MPP from paying for no bebre suba ne nyefe ma brochire ni bia no apart from sika brochirefo de take it omtwaba against kaketoa o ma adopt constituency against kaketoa mo pam wade amura brochirefo
party adwuma in London UK a difficult thing Hanum.
Oh,
because from you travel one kwana nyebe 1 hour 30 minutes.
Me MPP problem now we so about yamfa nyaman come from Davis ni ade me hwa me say ya prophet de be hu esere MPP from be hu esere
tu fa binko
me ha amendment be no wo ye wo amendment abetima amana ye effective wo de pa ba ko pese yen register members nyina na obi anye card bearer member so de munim yansa nyansa na ta so bio ni ano one kan salam down party quarters no on na mfa nipa mra ma register wo abuakwa sunwane domase sampa birekum nkran kwanta nti buru no MPP executive no hono berebeti mun ko register wo ana na zana po bo na pese minkum nya ye nipa de bebribi binim de wo wiasisi because be adire ne say ye pa mu a me be kwa contest position wi na ya mamu ne ya mo no nkwan de me wosika no sana be ya manyosem constituencies bebre MPP lusu ya me say wonya kro benya be sa dosia na doson a o mu lusu ya primary sine na kofa samsa no bai ko bono constituencies bebre wo mu lusu ya e sketamblas ayada na bono ko ano damwa onwene jam anya kwamba fo Abronye na anya ade o ayada na hafo mo wene Gideon Boa konkon anya hafo chama na anya ade o
ozu sachire
system no amodi ato no aya flawed system ya flawed eti sem wosika nkoan dia go ese ayi go society say police ni ba ko bi no ye regional commander wo ha no person ko ne bobie na eko na ojae aya card bearing members a nka mo MPC no a wo mom contesting for elections nka bebre bewe kababare ben wene but azan kana nantinu electoral zan electoral abato on kra no nwiamu wom constituency abato bebre kokot Doma Central wamo sati constituency executives no for contempt Doma Central e wosinyane na ya sati constituency executives no for contempt na do mo ya nyamsuro no koreka obada na NPP anwene Doma Central obada na anwene Doma Central sunyane hwene ekoso kroni nyina bebre enti anya regional chairman wuntumi ena ma NPP antimi anyu. You put in a system na say Katie Hamo any boy back on the same brefo
same benfo
beko primaries delegates kakra bi na beko enti na be survivor of the fittest na say Katie Hamo nako na same benfo anwene a na wuji ni sade na beba.
So you disagree with Chairman Buti, our first national vice chairman, say looking at the results, the performance of the party, no, Kebeya and national officers in our own resign, including himself. Na omo resign so amobi anko contest bi o da bi menena nya obeko bi osusu party for 20 omina and I wono obe move from constituency to constituency aye campaign tia any current national officer obe putu him or herself up for another election. David. Now no kwa nya party peni bi na kasa anko resign.
No, yeah, resignation just say no apo betima resign. Nti ha adwene. And Obute was 206
Central
region. Ofri wana kuti eba nti ono na adwene. So from 204 ban system no menye. A classical example power was 2008 kwana kwa ku pencil no ko contest as a parliamentary candidate our constituency be in Central region me se kopehwe kwa ku pencil gina enkran ba ka twa se ne be primary so pencil no nim because your skill system no sikab abewuram.
And understand Afenyo first attempt you told is either he back off or he'll be disqualified. Tiamana unko. Eventually he came back, won the seat and has made the seat a safe seat.
Say kwaku pencil the abasa na kwaku pencil. Kwaku pencil. One of the eminent lawyers in Ghana. One of the eminent lawyers.
No one cannot say your primaries.
So unim ba mana so ante first day na be.
Yeah, Ben.
That was 280.
280.
Yes.
And some of these things na esas enyene.
Yeah, na mo ka say ne. Yeah.
Untu be so huna mane o.
What do mo asere?
I said on some of these party WhatsApp platforms, we can't say the yemo obi nko no post yemo obi nyan no untu mi ko na kofa bae.
Untu mi ba dabe. Ya mankwa mkura penso kura na sa problem no. Ya mankwa
as regional chairman Ashanti region. Efe fantomo.
Edi ase no mo ken. NPP problem no a conglomeration. And aboa no
untu be brofo ba ko
na be ye pom 2024 system no party no omode ekono
so the constitutional amendment no onfa proposal bi anko
because you a delegate no na ekere niam bebre obisi ama DC bia anya delegate former DC former MP
former executives
mra ha ni nyina nkosi aga musuro so maka no cross card bearing member so ukuta card nkoade a obetu bi ukuta card nkoade a bosome 1 cedi obetu bi ye nsa
former kwada so MPC say be ya be hunu omo do part no my ready so be partner adwuma no ye mfa dues no ko 100 cedis
and then no boy dan kurukase no mo hunu sa wate ya wa akurase no hwe
unya
no ye bibi motivate ni pa no kakra ba 100 de na boadene hwe boda moti krokase mu aso takora bi betima to na nya profit of 100 a day what I say krokase but the kurase mu Oko Abronye say na ka che say wo the bottled water e ko show store mu atona. Wan be to bottled water Abronye. Obi to bottled water, bosome na obi che say ho obi e metwa mu a. Na onuma. Ana oko to Guinness wa Abronye. Me ka bibia nan.
Omonum de.
Apetese.
Sa.
Ai. Na wan be iska ato Guinness Abronye. Enti motena krokase no mu a mon nwena mama ho krokase mfo no nko awo 100 cities bosome otikwa adaso o kumase o store na wo no kra amanfo to mu niama bo float out chen kra amanfo to pa nchachira na wo ye no demand ndoso kube na wo de ye na amanfo pi hia Abronye timami enko fatiri kosie ade tanso oboja asofiri ya prakukrum ka kafoso kurasua what you say abisu so please na version to say na ya ka say president ana ya ma presidency a control party no oyene ba efri yan say ya no paid up cadre member bia na boso me bia otua 1 cedi 50 pesos a near the 1 cedi na to constituency ho near the 50 number regional tier 50 number regional na regional na fa bia 30 not the 20 at the national enti abema party no enya ahoɔden say abema party no enya ahoɔden say you will not go to the presidency for money again. So once you not go to the presidency for money again, Abama party no enya ejinaso. Tis a party ni ejinaso. Na je say we be a party na control. Hwe ye beto bank nan. Ye koto aba ko ye national offices. Na NPP pan for ya tenan kan. No ma ko dia no VIP buses. Tie ni yo. Ono akodi ano VIP buses ana OA buses ada na yebede bia yebeya sanka dinsu no yakama no so wo sample so wo pagaw o boku na ada nkra na yesa ya bank na beto aba does it make sense say 2022 NPP national elections ese ko hwankran nyansa ba ne wom NPP 2022 ese kweshia Kumase regional nyansa ba ne wom nyansa pa ba ne wom
ya nyane den
at the constituency level bia meshia Kumase na bia be hu se design abuakwa constituency for no mo beda dan wem na mekwa akosra be enti yanya ni ato ye ni nyina ye yanya self inflicted enya duro enya baye eyeyenya because nipa bebre mpese be kanokore nti wa wo kanokore no wa kwa Obiri Boahen abomum yama no ne ba be nsase ba be nsase
well the thank you to
no de eye mate say binum kasa fidim say atamfo anyam thank you to and then on start here na David
I had a conversation with Unia Ketua, right? Kennedy Agyapong and Ranyumre, and that he says he was misquoted. He said, "Say, in campaign brady and party new focus on working on Michael Quay committee report, and then later they can do the thank you to
no
one can say
no
thank you to here
no
and no still I know
when people say that they are not being fair to Bawumia. When people say that they are not being fair to Bawumia, they are not being fair to the NPP.
Why?
In 1992, the presidential elections in November 1992. Now NPP yakoye na nsembe brenu ye the stolen verdict. December na omo parliamentary elections. And so 1993, Professor Boahen any party no call thank you to
Richmond.
What's it? 1993.
Okay.
In 1996, Agyapong Kufo contested. Wenya. in 1997 when the time you to about December nti thank you to ba ebeba yaye eyinewi so in 1997 Agyapong konform ko thank you to then Agyapong konform one sunyane 1998
yeah
and Agyapong konform ba when December 2000 after the runoff in 2001 Agyapong konform ko thank you to 2004 Agyapong konform kwana contest here no when
he agrees to the thank you to but he say in praying the nkugu na yediense sitie no kayen concentrate on what to do on the Michael Quay report no before we think about the thank you to later.
We are not being fair to Bawumia, we are not being fair to them because I see from 1993 bia ko ekodru Bawumia pension dia moda kasakasa banti onyai mojini say are we being fair to Bawumia? Are we being fair to the NPP? Are we being fair to Bawumia? Are we being fair to the NPP? Atra wonyini say Bawumia alone no betimi akasa be ko thank you to anameboa o timi nkasa ko thank you to. We are not being fair to Bawumia. We are not being fair to the NPP. Aswa Dr. Kennedy num de comments here where kika can see oh. Na Dr. Kennedy there. Dr. Muha Momoni Kennedy akasada.
David.
Anya TV3. Ena Onia TV. Ena GH1. Tambia otise Dr. Kennedy auto nyampia enye ha. Nebia joy. Dabena Dr. Kennedy waka bibi papa afa Kufuado ho ana dabena Dr. Kennedy waka bibi papa afa Bawumia ho ana every say Kufuado ne Bawumia be dabena Dr. Kennedy waka bibi papa afa MPP ho so you are saying say Dr. Kennedy akanti say mabem ko nti benyai ade asem na moke ade asem na moke it is like what you host na do ya asem your kan and saying maybe can here say host and say what is a Obiri Boahen ebese o contest no be contest ya obe campaign man say na ye koya na say ye buy who the wage party mako from movement et say na Mexican kan ye e yampa say host na kan ya say na dia asem nie on about him say
e dia asem nie say on be so be campaign man
na so no party bi o movement for change na wo movement for change ya ne bara Bawumia Obiri Boahen baba be contest wa MPP a eno so wusim se asama dia ye na se MPP binum kwakura ne be ti ko be nya MPP a be se na ba hwe boy Solomon so da bia o kasa ti MPP fu woni na chiada
no
sara se na nsen me kra na nsen na okoka na wo baabi ase you asanya TV3 o na se GH1 o okoka se o MPP de oma MPP da na seni
no auction cars bi ase de ne
ana lawyer je ba fo no be kire mu se o asem o kan kra de se nyo no Solomon usu no na kokan ya nka ono kra nim na sa ne law firm na handle matter aje ba fo law firm was engaged by ADB meboa eno ye na dwuma se lawyer enti sanda bia wo super MPP fo ya sanse na asemtie MPP fo mama ninye sa binim wo personal hatred abetan mu nyina no sen wase san MPP fo mo nkobo okro no san MPP fo mo nkoto binim mo ne binim yira no nkodai mo nkodi di binim atem so just look at me hopes na kan na say yampa se na misika na yampa sadia na ne Solomon wusi na yampa ne banyina ba wo ayi movement for change we dimba super MPP na MPP be tete apase na nka tiafia ya ne so ya ne nkyene tiafia ya ne so ya ne nkyene wage party ni ko na sa Obiri Boahen beba good. It's also a very good material. Obiri Boahen you good. Obe contest. And also my campaign man. I never thank you to there. I say I'm Dr. Bawumia ko chia be man womo wo no sika no.
Yeah.
We must condemn it. Sika na obi de wo obi no. I say you condemn. NPP no, we are not known for that. Mfa sika no obi, mfa ba ma obi. Ntukoti ntie obi. Eye nyina ye nipa ba ko. Party no nkoso kama. But you say na baumia bibia baumia. Binim ba ye baumia te se twapia. Ba ye baumia te se twapia. What you say? Na NDC for no so she chire na baumia na thank you to no aye thank you to aye attendidie to. E donko wuma bre. Donko owuma bre. Be ko thank you to no. Bia wa pe be ka ho ne benko. We yase. We yase. O say people even opposition crowd be ho asamba. Among for channel the ruling party the crew. Well, a plus ne Dr. Yini.
Come the ama.
Here plus ne A plus member of parliament versus a whole minister for justice and attorney general.
And so he's corrupt.
And so one no, I'm not front
he's
you.
A fool.
I'm not front you.
He's stupid.
Where's no crab me person my boss. I know I'm not front you, Ghana front you. Dr. Baumia, thank you to NPP, thank you to. Kennedy Agyapong kwamba fon to kwesi birikum. I don't know what say. A plus a member of parliament Gomwa versus the Minister for Justice and Attorney General. Man, I friend Ghana in a lawyer. Now you're A plus latest one. Or I will reset your breeze. We don't have family go with them. But I buy them to one me, a sayo, A plus the two doctor, no so. But be the businessman be the Mr. Sledge. And I'm not making canny.
Ne plus Obua.
Because
500,000 or they call bribe the appointment committee members.
No, me making canny.
Is it not a serious case that
very
needs
very, very serious? Very, and so kwamba fone Kennedy Agyapong to kwa be kono wo birikum no. No ye. Me tese NDC ni bi akra comment on this issue.